So in this video, we are going to be reviewing how to bind off. So we have a little swatch here with our 8 stitches on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stitches. The yarn coming from the ball is held at the back. So again, this is worked similarly to the cast on and the knit stitch that we have been doing. So you just take your right needle, insert it into that rightmost loop, through the loop there, wrap your yarn in an anti-clockwise direction, pull it through, do that again. So you want to have 2 stitches on your right hand needle. Now, when you bind off, it is very easy to make the bind off too tight, and doing that will pull in your work a little and it won't have as much stretch. So you want to be extra careful here that your stitches are nice and loose. You don't want them to be really massive, but you want them to be nice and loose, because what happens now is when you have 2 stitches on your right needle, you take your left needle, carefully scoop up the furthest stitch on the right, and you want to swing it over that leftmost stitch. There you go, like that. So now you only have 1, and you just let that go. So because it is jumping over another stitch, if it is too tight, it just pulls that in. So you want it to be nice and loose. So now you have the 1 stitch there and only 6 stitches on your left. So go ahead and just make another stitch, making it nice and comfortable and loose. Again, you've got 2 stitches there. Take your left needle, grab the rightmost stitch, and I'm just going to show you a different angle here. You are scooping the stitch that is closest to the tip on the right through the stitch that you scooped with the left hand needle. And then you can just take that off the left hand needle. So here we go again. 2 stitches on the right hand needle, grabbing the rightmost stitch and pulling it over the leftmost stitch on the right hand needle, and then that just slides off the left. Nice tug just to make sure that's comfortable and loose, and you can see your bind off edge there. So I'm just going to quickly get to the end here. Oops. Around, nice and comfortable. Make the stitch, pull it through, scoop and over. Alright. So now, oops, just going to pull that last one over, and now you've only got 1 stitch left, 1 stitch on the right hand needle there. So just grab your scissors. You're going to cut that yarn off. I like to leave at least about 10 centimeters, just so you have a good amount for weaving in your ends. I didn't cut, oops, sorry, I didn't cut that properly. There we go. Now you can pull that a little bit bigger just so it's easy to work with. Just make sure you don't accidentally pull all of your yarn through there. So you have a big loop and you have your tail there. So just get inside your loop, grab that tail, pull it through, and just pull it nice and tight. And there you have it, a nice bound off edge.